That's up to you.
Lupin should carry the bag of holding.
No. Oh, fucking God.
No.
That would be terrible.
It doesn't gain weight as you, like, pick it up. I know it doesn't gain weight, so Lupin could technically carry it.
That's not why I don't want her to carry it.
I'm pretty sure she would
climb inside the fucking thing.
Just sleep in there.
Air in the bag, though?
I don't know. I actually don't. I have never been inside a bag of holding, so I wouldn't know.
But
I don't think has ever been inside a bag of holding, and like, I don't really know.
But I was thinking either
inside of the bag, just to test this idea.
Unicorn, me or unicorn. I was thinking should carry it.
Definitely not Lupin.
Wow, bullied.
I'll carry it. How about that?
Okay. Then you need to type it into your inventory on the or write it or whatever.
Well, you guys paid for it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, we haven't started yet, so don't write it down yet.
Why? We already paid for it.
Well, all right, I guess.
1 minute. I'm gonna real quick mute myself and real quick see if I can get back the Lupin voice that I did yesterday.
All right.
Woo!
Anyway.
I already got the voice back.
Great. Just make sure that you have like a separate inventory for the bag of holding, because you have to know what's in the bag of holding and what's not, because the weight distribution.
Yeah.
Because if you have stuff in the bag of holding, the weight does not change. But if you have stuff outside the bag of holding, you have to carry that weight. So make sure you have all the stuff that's in the bag of holding written down.
Tell me what's in the bag of holding so I can write it out.
Wasn't you said there was like a week's worth of rations for all three of us? That's the meat and the fat together.
Yeah, and 3 canteens.
Yeah, 3 canteens.
That was it. That's all you got. And the climbing gear.
Yeah, and the climbing gear.
Which is not inside the bag. It is on the floor.
I'm pretty sure we're going to load that up pretty soon.
Yeah, we'll probably also put it in the bag, but yeah it's not there yet, technically.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want me to just go ahead and put it on?
Yeah, might as well.
Anyway.
Well, write it down in the bag, because you guys are planning on putting it in anyway.
Yeah.
And Lupin's also going to load you guys up with some stuff as well, because she has her pockets full.
What do you mean?
Oh, that's great.
I have my backpack completely full up of items.
Hold on. I have to look at something real quick. I am fucking... If this is really what I think...
Oh, gosh. What?
What did you do?
Well, I mean, for killing monsters, I'm not going to have you just fucking... Like, if you guys... Let's say you guys fight a unicorn.
That's not happening for a while.
Like, I don't actually look at the stats of the characters when I spawn them in. Like, when I tell you there's an enemy, I don't write down the stats from the character sheet or whatever. So I don't go in and look at the stats. I just write down random stats.
What?
Oh, that's great.
How strong they need to be for the plot.
Oh.
So basically, when I make monsters, they're homebrew monsters, but they have the same name and appearance of the monsters that I'm saying they are. So, like, let's say a bat has a CR of 0 and gives you 10 XP. But I would just basically give it has 1 HP or 1d4 minus 1. But depending on the plot, if it was, like, supposed to be some kind of massive bat that's supposed to, like, be a boss enemy, then I would give it, like, 3d6 health or 3d8 health, and then give it, like, an AC of, like, 15. And I would not give it stats. I would just make it roll with, like, d20s plus, like, a d6 for ability checks and stuff. That's how I run monsters, because writing down, like, because I usually roll with the flow. Like, if my player wants to go explore a cave that I decided was there, like, if they're like, oh, I want to search around, I'm like, shit, what do I make? Oh, cave. And they want to go explore the cave. I have to just quickly make monsters. I don't have time to sit there for 10 minutes and look at his fucking phone for a character.
And so we left at the part where the old dude was about to explain the house in a box.
It's a house in a box.
Yeah.
Well,
Hold on.
Said, like,
Holy shit. That's fucking crazy. I would not have you guys do that. Never mind. Okay. Anyway.
Go inside the house in a box. Have him trap us there with 5 other people.
But
you go inside, there's just slaves like attached to the walls.
Just please help us.
Stop.
Like, I was just like, because I'm guessing he was gonna explain like either like how to use it or I think it was like how to use it, but like also how you're gonna ask how much it costs.
Yeah.
All right. So are we actually starting right now?
Do we want to?
We can.
Yeah.
We just gotta have everybody opt in because I gotta know if we're starting or not.
If we're gonna start, I want to real quick. If we're gonna start, I want to real quick take a pause so I can go get some water because my throat still hurts.
All right.
Right. I will be back then.
Dokily.
Don't start without me again.
We're not.
Sorry. Anyway.
I watched the video through last night. That was actually pretty cool.
Well, I mean, you were just staring at him. Anyway, because you guys like to explore and because you're curious people, you're not probably... The patron asks you to get the quest done by the end of the year. It is approaching winter. Hold on. No. Yes, it is fall. It is about... It's approaching winter. It's fall right now. They want this quest done by the end of the year. So you still have all winter to travel there and get this quest done. So that doesn't mean you have to go there now. You can still do other things before you go. Like level up your characters, get better equipment. You don't have to go now. As long as you get the quest done, you still get the 1,000 gold per person.
Well, what was the entire thing again?
What?
Like not the entire, like we just explained, like the the main quest we have to do.
The main quest is to travel to the secluded mountain. I don't know, city? I guess we'll call it a city. The secluded mountain city. And you have to infiltrate the other 2 factions, the fighting and the crafting faction, and you have to destroy them. Not physically, not kill everybody and burn the place down. Just get them, like, weaken them. Like, make them hysterical. Cause panic. Basically, just cause chaos to the point where the trading faction can come in and enforce peace and bring order so that they can gain control of the crafting and fighting districts. So basically, your main quest is go to this secluded mountain city and cause panic.
Okay.
Kill a diplomat. That's what we gotta do.
Well, I mean, if you want to kill a diplomat, that's one way to cause panic. They didn't necessarily say you couldn't, but they also didn't necessarily say that you were supposed to.
Well, Lupin has her own thought of, like, train of thought.
Has her own view of politics.
All of them are terrible.
So once Bird opts in, we're ready to go.
Yep.
Was that Bird?
Nope. That was me.
Oh. Where is Bird? Is she in the call?
Yeah, she's in the call. She's just
I've
me.
technically been there the entire time. I just thought that you didn't want to hear my brother cussing in the other room.
I probably didn't want to hear that, no.
Yeah. Nah.
Exactly. I tried to be nice, but apparently I'm not allowed to be.
Whenever Bird opts in, we can start the game. And then, yeah.
I'm pretty sure that was just her saying she just hopped in.
Yeah, let's go ahead and go. Like, I've been here the entire time, honestly.
All right. We're ready to go. Everybody go ahead and roll initiative. Not for combat, but for turn order.
I was
For
gonna
speaking
say,
order.
you're gonna start beating us up because I asked about if I could take his ring.
What? No, we're rolling for turn order, as in speaking order.
Yeah, I know. I got an 8.
I got
Let me roll for this.
I got a 21.
No. We're not rolling for initiative. We're just rolling the dice. So what number did you get?
18.
Just not for initiative.
I got 18 as well.
All right. Bird and Rumaru and Fartface reroll.
No, that was me and Bird who tied.
Oh wait,
No,
what?
I tied it.
Me and Rumaru were tied.
I got an 8.
We got
Okay.
me and her got an 18.
Oh, I thought she said 8.
No, I didn't get 8. That's not how that works. I got a 15.
18.
If we have to reroll.
Again?
Did you
Yeah.
reroll?
Yeah,
Whoa.
I did.
It's like 2 in a row. Jeez.
Yeah. Trenton, and then Bird, then Lupin. Hold on, people are running around upstairs. I'm gonna wait for them to quiet. Anyway, all right. The shop owner. I rolled initiative for the shop owner as well. He got a 5.
He's worse than me.
Last. So, Rumaru, would you like to buy anything else, or would you like to say anything else?
I would like to ask him to continue explaining the house in a box.
Yes, the Haven Cube. It's my latest invention. Hey, give me. What the fuck is?
You cut out, Bryson.
Yeah, hold on. People are fucking lurking in the background. Fucking hell. Whenever I'm being loud or talking, doing anything, people always gotta fucking walk around in the kitchen and like listen in on my fucking conversation. Or they gotta act like they're not listening, but then they listen in on whatever. Anyway. Why do the footsteps keep getting closer?
Didn't.
For fuck's sake. It's pissing me off. Like every time I hear the fucking footsteps get closer. Oh, I'm gonna go beat the shit out of somebody. Hold on.
I just put water everywhere on accident. It's a mess already. Oh no. Oh no. There's water on my laptop. Oh no. There's water on my face.
Oh, this is bad.
We're listening to murder through a video call. That's what we're listening to right now.
I guess.
Whoops.
Mental murder.
It is.
Okay, so if we can get this guy like to hold the magic house box for us, then
Well, we still need to find out how much it costs, though.
yeah, if we don't have enough and we have to put it on hold,
Magic box.
then do we want to pay like a tad bit extra so that we can make sure he doesn't sell it to somewhere else?
Yeah, obviously.
I'm back. All right, hold on. Took a swig of water, and we're ready. All right, everybody wants this background noise.
Whoever's gurgling, please stop.
All right.
What? I didn't do it.
All right. I can now continue. The Haven Cube is my latest invention. Took me about a year to make, and a lot of transmutation magic. A lot. Mostly just time. It's in its experimental stage right now, so I don't even know if it works at this point.
Oh, well, that's lovely.
Well, I would like to take it on test run, but, you know, I kind of want to keep all my limbs intact. So if you want to take this thing and test it out for me and bring back whatever you salvage from it, whatever data you can bring back, that'd be nice.
We can have Lupin test it out.
Yes, interesting.
What?
Seems your little friend needs a psyche eval.
Oh my god.
I guess just let her.
Is your friend okay?
Oh, what is the woodpecker? What?
I think so. But if she wants to try it, go ahead, since you still need a test subject.
Oh, okay, let's not give it to her. Never mind. She might screw something up.
All right. So.
No. I'll test it. I'll be good. I promise.
There's a button on the top of this cube. You press the button, and then you let go. That's it.
Okay, whatever you do, do not try it out in here.
Lupin's reaching for the button.
Lupin, no.
Maybe we should take this outside in case something
Press
happens.
the button.
Lupin, don't you dare.
No, wait to press the button.
Wait.
Take it out. Ask him if it's okay if we take it outside and test it in case something happens.
He is all in for that. He's actually wanting you to go outside with this thing, because if it explodes, he doesn't want it in his shop when it does.
Okay, let's take it outside.
In the street.
Let's take it outside.
He says, plus, and I'll be safe inside my barrier in the shop.
I have one condition for doing this. If I start to die, you get one of your healing potions, and you're reviving me.
Well, I mean, I don't really. Okay.
Good.
Oh, God. Oh, God. This is scary.
Got a weird little friend there.
I know.
I'm so memorized because I can see my neighbor's house and they're watching TV. I don't know what they're watching, but
Stop fucking neighbors.
well, I got contacts today, so I'm able to actually see things, and so I'm just staring out my window and they're watching TV. And every once in a while you'll just see different colors. It turns white, blue, green. It's green now. And now it'll turn red. Yeah. Now it's black. Oh, they turn off. Nope. It's still going.
Now it's blood.
Nope, now it's red.
That's blood.
Okay, let's just go ahead and take the box outside and test it.
All right. So as you walk outside with this box, well, it's not really doing anything. So what do you want to do with it now?
Lupin's gonna press the button.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, God.
I'm gonna step back just in case. I'm gonna step back just in case.
So Lupin, are you the one holding the cube, or is it on the ground? Where's the cube?
I'm going to hold the cube and press the button.
All right.
Can we step back away from this?
I'm stepping back.
How far do you guys want to step first?
I'm stepping
back as far
20 feet. I'm stepping 20 feet back.
All right. So you both.
Exactly.
That's about the max I'm going to let you guys step back, or else you guys are just like around the corner. About 20 feet
I'd
away.
be okay with that.
You guys are down the street watching.
Well, we don't want to be anywhere.
Press the button, press the button, press the button.
So as
Then
Lupin
press the
presses the button, the cube begins to glow, and so does Lupin. Lupin begins to glow
Oh.
and glow a bright blue, and then Lupin disappears.
Oh. No, travel without her.
As she disappears, it's kind of like blue sparkles are just kind of floating up into the air,
She's a fairy.
and then the cube just falls to the ground.
Go press the button. Now I'm intrigued. I'm sorry.
You pressing the button now?
Yes.
All right. As you press the button, the same thing begins to happen to you. You glow. Are you holding the cube or is it still on the ground?
I'm holding the cube.
All right. As you hold the cube, you press the button. Same thing begins to happen, and then, poof, the cube falls to the ground. Trenton,
Yeah.
left.
I'm pressing the button. I am pressing the button. I'm not holding the cube, but I'm pressing the button.
All right. So it's on the ground. You set it up to where the cube is facing up, so you can press the button. You press the button. Same thing begins to happen. Both of you glow. And poof. The next thing you know, you're on the front doormat inside of a mansion.
Oh.
Whoa.
And Lupin already like
And then, like, me already, like, inside the mansion eating the food.
Yeah, Lupin has already scurried through the cabinets. She's eating a giant loaf of bread.
I will reach over and grab her and get her to stop. I'm sorry, she is not eating all that.
Like, last us.
And Bird is just like walking around the mansion.
I noticed like
it's like a 2-story manor with a cellar, and
there was like an indoor swimming pool. Oh,
it's got a bathhouse.
What?
It's got a bathhouse. It's got a male and a female bathhouse.
Ah, that's amazing.
Like old style bathhouses with like a
Yes,
giant,
I know what a bathhouse is. Yes, yes.
kind of like a hot spring inside a building.
I know.
I just realized.
I watch enough anime. I know what a bathhouse is.
I watched Fairy Tale.
Yeah, I know, right? Fairy Tale was actually that I've ever seen.
First anime I ever watched, Sword Art Online.
Like I said, I would like to pull.
Anyway,
I would like to pull Lupin back.
She's just breathing heavily. Oh God! Please
I can't
stop.
hear you. What did you do?
I'm terrified. Please stop.
I can't hear.
I can't hear anybody. What did?
I would like to pull Lupin back from the food.
Okay.
Freaking cat just claws out and everything.
Especially since we can use the food. Bryson, you there?
That's amazing.
Anyway.
Bryson?
Yeah.
Oh. Why, hello there, Bryson.
Anyway. So, are you, I guess, Lupin, do you actually want to stay and keep eating the food?
I want to finish off the loaf of bread.
Fine.
All right.
Bread any-
I guess we're not going to stop her until she's done with the bread.
Yes, I will not stop her until she's done with the bread. Fine.
I was going to make you guys strength check each other, but I think that's not necessary. Anyway, why don't each of you go ahead and roll a perception?
Yeah.
I just got a roll of 6, and then I need to find my perception on the character sheet. Give me a second.
I got a 19 plus 0.
I got a 10. So
16.
18?
16.
16. So 16, 19, and 10.
yes.
Yep.
It didn't take that high of perception to find this.
Please
But
tell
as
me
you look around, but as you've seen from every room you've entered, all the windows are completely black. Almost as if it's completely dark outside.
I'm going to tap on one of the windows.
How? Keep this.
So, you're just going to tap on the window?
Yeah.
You tap on it, it acts like a normal window. Congratulations.
Quickly open the window.
Can
Can
I
we,
try
like,
to
open
break one of the windows?
No, don't break the window. We're gonna try and open the front door.
Go ahead. So, as you open this window, it just looks completely black outside. You don't see ground, you don't see sky, you don't see stars. It's just pitch black. Like all light that goes out these windows does not go anywhere.
I just realized.
Lupin, touch it.
We do not know how to get out.
That's what I said. You guys didn't pay attention to me.
Sorry, I didn't hear
I
you.
said that like 2.
What if we just go out the front door? Like normal people.
We're inside a tiny box.
Yes, and what if we go outside the door?
We don't know. Go ahead and try it if you want.
Yay!
You just hear the sound of an opening door. That, you know what?
So,
Let you guys talk.
As you guys look back at the entrance to where what would be a door to be entered, it's just a wall.
Oh,
Throw
that's
me out
great.
the window.
Go ahead and each of you roll perception real quick.
Okay. I just got a 23.
Total?
Yeah.
Natural 20.
Oh, seriously?
Yes.
I rolled a 9. Oh gosh.
Oh, natural 20. So, as Lupin looks at this wall, she notices a tiny button in the center of this wall.
Oh, God.
I'm going to press the
It's
button.
about the size of a button.
I'm going to press the button.
Press
with
the button.
It's just a tiny black dot on the wall.
I'm going to press it with no warning.
As Lupin presses this button, the same thing happens as when you enter the cube. And Lupin begins to glow blue, and then poof, she's gone.
Okay, I'm going to hurry up and press the button as well. Since it looked the same, I will suspect that it's fading out. So,
All right, Bird, are you going to press the button too? Huh? She's glitching out. I
Why
can't
don't
hear.
we all just press the button?
You guys are all pressing the button.
Okay.
What is that?
The sounds of people talking.
Oh, there's a movie in the background. My little brother's watching a movie.
Oh.
Lovely.
It's
Anyway.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Great. Bird, you-
Which one?
Bird,
What?
are you pressing the button?
Yes. I said that like 5 times.
I'm sorry, you glitched out. I said that you lagged out and I couldn't hear you. But, then the movie started
Oh, I
playing.
was trying. It's not my fault, guys.
So as both of you poof out, Lupin has already gone back into the store.
I have the box.
She brought the box into the store.
So he just appeared in the store.
No. So both of you, when you press this cube, or when you leave the cube, you spawn within 10 feet of the cube in an occupied space as close to the cube as you possibly can. Touching the cube.
So they fall on me.
Well, an unoccupied space, not up. They usually spawn on the same lateral plane as the cube itself. So basically, both of you spawn on opposite sides of each other, touching the cube, which is in Lupin's hand.
Okie dokie.
It works.
I basically that was amazing. It worked really well.
Again.
Well, except, the void outside.
Yeah.
Spooky.
Again.
What's the shopkeeper's reaction?
Hold on.
Holding on. Feels really weird not to be drawing something while I'm doing this.
Then why don't you draw your character?
Because I've already drawn her a couple times and my sketchbook's completely full.
Because I was about to suggest, if your sketchbook wasn't full, why don't you try, just drawing your renditions of our characters?
Yeah. The pictures I have of her is the ones that I showed you guys. And they're beautiful.
Majestic.
The squirrel tail.
I didn't see any pictures of your character.
It should have been in chat. I'll see if I can post it again.
Yeah.
Where's my phone? There it is.
Hey, Kitty.
Yeah.
That's the best pirate I've ever seen.
But butter is all the time. Hold on, guys. I'll be back.
What the hell?
Oh yeah, Bird. I drew you as a cat.
Whose phone was that?
Not mine.
Anyway, I'm back. We're ready to go.
All here?
So the shop owner says, well, it works pretty well, I see.
Again.
I still have no idea if it will work forever, so why don't you go ahead and take it off my hands for now, and the next time you come back here, make sure to tell me all about this thing.
How much do we have to pay you?
Well, I honestly should be compensating you for not suing me for putting you in death's path. Honestly, just take it.
Thank you.
I can make another one. It won't take that long. I still have the schematics for it, and I know how to make it, but I don't know if it's stable in its current state. So bring it back to me when you're done with it, and I can make tweaks to it if it decides to blow up in your face.
That sounds good.
Just try and bring it back to me in one piece, and maybe you can come back in one piece as well.
Well, try to keep it clean on the inside.
Try and keep the explosions to a minimum.
But thank you.
Well, if that'll be all for you.
Yeah. Thank you for all the goods.
Thank you.
Alrighty. Have a nice day.
You too.
Okay, Bryson, I'm gonna real quick ask you something.
Yeah.
Starting without me, guys.
Oh, sorry, we didn't know you were gone.
Yeah, I had to talk to my mom, and I did not hear anything that happened. But I also have to, hold on, I gotta take my doggos out as well, so give me a bit.
We'll stop then. We'll stop for now.
Yeah.
All right.
Bryson, I have a real quick question while we're paused.
What?
Throughout us looking around, did we ever find the bedrooms?
You never went upstairs.
Okay. So as soon as Lupin gets the chance, she's gonna immediately look for the biggest bedroom and claim it.
Hisses on it.
Yes, she would.
I said we keep it clean inside.
Lupin hisses at you. Just starts acting like a wild puppy. You're just like acts like an actual dragon.
Roar XD.
Oh, this is terrible.
So now I'm thinking about one meme.
Wait.
I can't remember what it's called though.
Oh my goodness. As we leave the store, can I real quick do something with a cantrip that I have?
We're paused right now, but...
Not quite. Bird isn't back yet.
I want to do something. I'm going to type to you in the chat, in our private chat, and I want you to approve of it or disapprove. Because it's...
Ooh, I'm back.
Alrighty.
I'm cold, but back. Never go outside in short shorts.
What happened when you were basically muted for that couple minutes? You guys came out of the Haven Cube, and what the hell is that? What is that? Trenton, is that you?
What?
That, chatter in the background.
Yes, my little brother's watching a movie and now playing on his tablet at the same time.
It just got a little loud there for a minute, so I just wanted
Hold
to...
on.
Alright.
I sent you the question I have.
So...
There we go, that should be a little bit better.
Are you okay with what I sent you in the private chat, Bryson?
Huh.
Real quick, I think we should put the cube in the bag of holding.
What What the hell?
Bryson, are you okay? Okay, on 1 to 10, how bad is it?
Lupin level.
So it's probably over a 10. So
It's about
Probably
a
like
Lupin.
a solid,
So.
like 7.
Yeah, it's about a 6. It's not that bad. Yeah, I mean, I guess go ahead. So basically what happened was, after you guys came out of the Haven cube, you were touching the cube, the shop owner told you that he doesn't know what will happen with the cube, so he's not going to charge you for it. He just wants you to come back to him with research notes. He wants you to explore this cube and make sure that it won't explode if he sells it to somebody else. So basically, you're the beta testers of this thing.
Woo!
You get it for free. You get this one for free. It's the beta. It's like the prototype.
All upgrades will cost money.
Honestly.
He's not turning into Blizzard, so
That was pretty funny. Anyway, you came out of the store, and now Lupin wants to use a spell.
I want to use the spell as we're walking out, so it's like dropped right in front of the door, right before we leave.
All right.
Because I'm a jerk.
You need to say the spell as well, because it has a vocal and a somatic requirement. So if it has a vocal requirement in the spell, I want you guys to say the name of the spell if it has a vocal requirement.
okay.
And you guys will visibly see her cast the spell because she doesn't have subtle spell yet because she's not level 2 as a wizard or a sorcerer. So she can't cast it without you guys noticing. So basically she's waving her hands around and saying, "Prestidigitation!"
that's amazing.
I just saw Lupin doing like the crazy arm move, like GTA.
Just does Orange justice.
What did you?
What the fuck, Trenton?
You're a real pirate now.
It's okay.
All right.
No, I am not okay.
So,
I am very not okay.
On this note.
Wait, I'm gonna send you guys a video of what I just saw in my head for when you said that.
God damn it. While you guys are doing that video, are we ready to play now, or are we still?
1 minute. I think we need a moment. Wait, it's sending. Please send. Please don't come up with an error. I seriously want them to see this. Please, Google Hangouts, I'm begging you. Okay, I'm gonna try again. Oh, wait, there it goes.
Oh God.
Did you guys get it?
Yeah.
You look like you're having a seizure.
That's amazing. That's great.
Okay, can we continue now?
Yes.
All right. So, what do you want to put? What do you want to do with your prestidigitation?
I want to make a sticky note in my hand, and then I want to like crumple up the sticky note, and on the sticky note I want to have like a little picture of a little stick figure picture, but you can tell it's like give it like big ears so you know it's Lupin. just giving whoever reads this like a black box. Like a hand with a black box on it.
Okay.
So like an illustration.
What?
So like an illustration.
A what?
So like an illustration.
Yeah, a tiny little illustration on a sticky note.
You can create up to 3 non-instantaneous effects.
I just want the one. Just the presentation with the sticky note and then the little drawing on it.
You can make it taste like something.
Yes, I'm gonna make it taste. I'm gonna make it taste like paint.
Paint. What the hell?
And then
Yeah, I think you can make it smell like something too.
No, that's all. I'm gonna like crumple it up and then I'm gonna drop it.
All right. Okay.
The wizard definitely noticed me.
Until your next turn, so it's gonna vanish in like up to an hour. So it's just gonna vanish in an hour.
He's just gonna be like,
The range is 10 feet.
he's gonna be like, what do I do with this? Oh, it's gone.
Yeah, it's gone. Like as you walk away, it just poofs. So what would you guys like to do now?
I don't know.
Well, I'd like to put the box in the bag of holding.
Yes. By
Lupin's
the laws of quantum mechanics, this is a viable action.
There is now a house in a bag.
There is now a mansion in a cube, and the cube inside a bag.
I
So
love
do we
it.
both.
Triple layered quantum spaces layered together, so you know.
Unicorn, can you add that to the bag's contents in your inventory?
Gold bag of holding.
Yeah. I love how you call me unicorn instead of my actual, like, set of fart face. That's great.
What?
I'm done.
Yeah. We all calm down now?
Yeah, I got it.
What just happened?
Am I still glitching?
Yeah, you're a bit glitchy.
Oh.
Okay, so what do we want to do now, guys?
Trent, do you want to explain the quest, the main quest to them? Because you guys, I have a couple side quests laid out for you as well.
That sounds like fun.
So I made sure to have multiple plot points because I don't want you guys to just get bored on the main quest.
Yeah. Well, do they not? I thought they already knew the main quest.
Huh?
I thought they already knew the main quest, like the characters.
Yeah, but I mean, just, I guess. Okay, so let me reiterate it. So the quest has to be done, the main quest, in order for it to be viable and for you each to get your 1,000 gold per piece. You have to complete the quest by the end of the year. And it is around fall right now. So the snow has not started falling yet, but the leaves on the trees have started to turn. So you still have time, but you guys can do whatever you want. You don't even have to do the main quest. Honestly, it doesn't even matter to me. Just
I would like to put in my input on this.
for fuck's sake.
Okay.
What if we go to the place we're supposed to be and we become friends with everyone there and then we kill the politician so that we don't look like we're the murderers.
Yeah, but we would be outsiders, and so that wouldn't work.
Well, it might work, but I think we should just start heading there for now because it's going to take a while, probably.
Yeah,
The
but
map you guys received said that it would take 3 days to travel to the city.
yeah, but if we become friends with them before we cause utter panic within them, then if we go to that crafting one first, we get a whole bunch of magical stuff. And then we can become friends and get all the magical stuff and then kill the dude with the magical stuff so it makes it look like it's someone else.
Okay. Did anyone else
I feel
understand?
like they would be.
I understand. I actually understand what she said, surprisingly.
In retard, so
Yeah. That's not very nice, honestly.
I don't even.
Well, I'm thinking, what if we add maybe like an extra day onto our travel just by exploring along the way?
I mean, you can add an extra month onto your travel. It doesn't matter because let's just say in actual human, like actual today's society months, you'd be around like I don't know months.
August, September, October, November, December.
Okay, so
Those are the fall months. Anyways.
like what's the one before like the start? Like August, isn't it?
Yeah.
August. It's August right now. So you have until the end of the year to get it done.
Okay.
So you can do whatever you want as long as you do that, but you don't have to do it. I'm not forcing you to do it. You guys can choose your own path.
I say we go and become friends with them because that's gonna take a while, maybe 1 or 2 months, and that could take a long time.
1 or 2 minutes? Did you just say minutes?
I said months.
Oh.
Pay attention, Bryson. Come on.
I just had a thought.
If you actually listen to me, I might have good ideas.
That's what everybody. That's what Blake said, and you know.
This is a repeat. Don't do that. I don't think my heart could take it.
I just had a thought.
Anyway, so you guys decide amongst yourselves what you guys are doing.
Well,
Actually, each of you roll a history check real quick so that I can do it.
16 plus 1, which is 17.
oh my gosh. Land dice. I got a 18. I got 21.
Total?
I got 19.
Yeah, total.
Okay. What did Bird get?
19.
Okay. So each of you remember a bounty board in the tavern that you guys started in?
Oh.
And this thing was covered in bounties. This thing was covered in quests. It was covered in just flyers after flyers. This thing was stacked full. Because this is a peaceful little town, that it's just kind of a trading town where people just come to and from. They don't really stay at very long, and the people who do live there don't really go out much. They just work in shops and trade because it's a trading town. That the quests don't really get done, and the travelers that come through there don't usually pick up quests from the bounty board. They just kind of move in and leave.
Oh, nice.
So
The freeloaders.
freeloaders. I mean, they're paying for beer, so you know.
Okay, now I have 2 suggestions.
What?
Okay, one. The first one, it's about the box, because you said Lupin started eating stuff in there, right? What if we go through there and figure out what's all in there?
Ah.
We could have done that while we were in there.
I know I didn't think of that, though.
Cause mass hysteria and say we can't get out.
No.
I have another idea.
No.
No.
That's a good idea.
So, like, she's just like, I'm like, no.
That was great.
Guys,
Honestly, I wasn't even paying attention. I was just like stacking up my dice, and she started talking. I'm like, no.
Just cut her off. Just maybe I could go check the food. No.
Guys, I have another plan for killing all the politicians.
Why don't we just pretend to be travelers and then want to join their little thingy?
Wait,
What?
Let Lupin speak.
what if you guys went and you traveled and you kept me in the little box thing, and then when it was time to murder the politicians, you took me out and just threw me at the politician, and I kill a politician going back in the box so they don't know who did it. Because there's no
You would eat all the food.
You would die. You'd be like a cat. You'd be like a kid locked in a hot car. You just die. Anyway, now that my coughing fit has ended, it appears that Lupin has the most gold out of all of you.
Yes!
So what was your suggestion, Trenton?
To go into the box and do a resource check.
All right. So you want a resource check?
Yes.
I'll come with. I can look.
Okay, someone needs to watch Lupin, so I might as well go with as well.
All right. So you guys want to find a good place to like zone out, or are you guys just gonna like just grab the damn cube and go right now?
We should
Just about like a random person picks it up and we just come out. They're just scared.
Guys, we should rent a room at the end and then go into the room and then put the box in the room and then press the button and be.
Are you gonna pay for it?
What?
Are you gonna pay for the room?
I mean, I guess so. If you guys plead to me.
What?
Hell nah. No.
This is how I feel about your dragon bird.
Why is it always the dragon characters who are terrible?
At least I don't want to kill her every 5 seconds.
Who wants to kill you, though?
Oh, yeah, probably.
She wants to kill everyone. She's a murder face.
Anyway, so what is your guys' plan? Tell me your plan.
I'm thinking about finding just a semi-secluded spot a little ways from the town and using the box so nobody takes it, or we use Lupin's idea and go into an inn.
All right. If that's your plan, execute your plan.
And put the box under like a bed and then press the button.
But then we come out under the bed and we might smack our heads.
You come out in the first unoccupied space. If you can fit under the bed, then yes, you come out under the bed. But
Lupin would be the only one under the bed.
yeah, you guys would spawn on top of the bed because you guys wouldn't fit.
But I guess if Unicorn is okay with that, we could go get a room and do that.
Especially since Bird is like fucking like 6 foot tall, Dragonborn, with like 20 as well. So you're fucking bolstering. You're like massive. You're like the Incredible Hulk, like 6 foot tall, beefy man dragon. Like there's no way you can fit under this tiny ass bed.
Oh, I have another idea.
This cube will not spawn you underwater. Like if the cube is underwater, you can't escape because it spawns you in unoccupied space.
Oh.
Guys,
that's its one flaw. I'm going to say that right now. So don't. But it spawns you within 10 feet. So if it's within 10 feet of water, then you can escape because you'll spawn on top of the water.
Guys, I have another.
No, stop.
Like it will not push you through things. Like if you spawn in, you're not going to spawn in under the bed, and the bed will just suddenly pop up because your body just spawned there. Like you'll spawn in unoccupied space, completely unoccupied. It will not compress you to fit you anywhere. It will spawn you in a completely unoccupied space.
So we're gonna spawn. We're gonna not be in the material plane anymore.
Anyway, so your plan: you're gonna buy a room, and you're gonna put the cube in the room.
Yeah, I guess. If
that's your plan, go ahead.
I can pay for it. I can pay for a really nice room. It can be all sweet, and it can have a safe that we can put the box in.
Let's just get a cheap room.
But
if one of you want to roll a history check to see if you remember where a place to sleep is.
I've been having really good rolls, so I can roll that.
Alrighty.
15 plus 1.
That works. So you remember that the inn that you guys started in, or the tavern you guys started in, doubled as an inn because it had an upstairs with rooms in it?
That works.
Pretty easy fix, considering that it's got the rooms, it's got your booze, your food, and your bounty all in one place.
We steal the booze and then hide in the box.
The booze.
Well, we don't know if there's booze in the box yet.
Just imagine this. So you have a bag of holding inside a mansion that's inside a cube that's inside a bag of holding.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no, my brain hurts.
The ultimate hiding place.
If I can breathe in it.
No, I'm not talking about people. I'm talking about things. Like if you steal something, you put it in a bag of holding, then you go inside the mansion, and then you hide the bag in the mansion. There's no way anyone would ever find it if you put the cube inside your bag of holding.
That is so true. That is so true.
It's like trying to get like a memory from Inception.
Guys, I had one more idea if we don't want to go to the inn. What if you both go in and you guys look around and see what supplies you have, and you leave me with the box outside? And
No. Let's not. No. We are not leaving you by yourself. No. That idea was shot down.
That reaction is no.
You're coming into the box with us, Lupin.
Anyway, just remember, Lupin, that you do have Tides of Chaos because you're a wild magic sorcerer. So you have your
I know.
So you can have advantage on a ability check, saving throw, or attack roll once per rest. But you can get that back after you cast a first level spell. After I have you roll on the wild magic table. So just remember that you have advantage whenever you need to use it.
Yeah, real quick question. How often with this character, how I'm playing her out, how often are you gonna have to make me roll on that table?
Well, if you're trying to refuel your Tides of Chaos by casting a first level spell, you get to roll every time.
Ooh.
So basically, you get advantage on attack roll, saving throw, or ability check, and then if you use a first level spell, the DM can have you roll on the wild magic table, and then you get that ability back.
Nice.
So basically, you could just spam advantage.
Yeah, pretty much.
As many times as you have spell slots.
Which right now is like 3.
I mean, that's still pretty good. Anyway, back to what we were saying. So what is your guys' plan right now?
We'll go inside, get a cheap room, put the box somewhere safe. We'll put the box somewhere safe, go inside the box, and count up the supplies.
Okay, so
you leave me in the alleyway with the box and
so amazing. So you guys are just sitting in the street, like arguing, like Lupin's like trying to grab the cube, and
the cube's in the bag of holding, though.
Rumor is just like, come on, let's go to the tavern. Bird's just standing in the middle like, what the fuck?
I'm just listening to the conversation like, okay.
I mean, Bird's like a hulking monster with like a 20 strength, so she could basically just solve this fight with like a slap.
Just slap both of them.
Considering that because she's 20, she gets +5 to melee attacks, so she can strike and deal 5 damage as long as she actually hits you.
She could kill me.
She can basically one-stop you. One punch.
Man!
Oh, goodness.
Okay. So y'all down for that plan to go to the inn?
I mean...
Yes. Just as long as we don't leave Lupin alone.
I'll pay for it.
Yeah, as long as we don't leave Lupin alone, we will be fine.
I'll pay for it.
Don't leave her alone with the box either.
Watch her or she'll die.
I'll pay for it.
No, she'll probably murder
eat a
someone.
Lego and die.
So she wouldn't die. She'd go kill someone. That's what she'd do.
I
She's
said
gonna eat a
I'll pay
Lego.
for it.
Gonna try and choke on a Lego.
That's all I got from that entire conversation.
Legos?
She'll choke on a Lego. That's all I got.
Choke on Lego.
Honestly,
Legos.
the only thing you needed to get from that.
I thought she was like 60 years old or something. But she acts like a 2-year-old.
She's 64.
I'm pretty sure Lupin's insane.
It's because
Honestly,
she's basically insane, so therefore it causes her to act like a 2-year-old.
Okay, that makes some sense.
Like, she's acting like a legit, she's acting like a real crazy person, honestly, though.
I'm really good at it, aren't I?
Yes, too good.
Stop.
No, she gets too much enjoyment out of her pain.
I mean, she could be a psychopath. Psychopaths are just like everyone else, just without emotion.
Like, you come over to my house one day, I'm just covered in blood. Just random.
Okay,
You're like, hey, did you go kill some chickens?
Can we just go ahead inside the tavern and continue with the thing?
Yeah, we haven't even gotten very much, honestly.
Let's go to the tavern.
I've been getting something this whole time, and I haven't really gotten it yet.
What?
Oh, there goes my phone.
Well,
The campaign that I'm watching, the D&D campaign called The Unexpectables, that you should definitely go check it out. And I might put a little link in the comment section because you really should go check it out. And yeah, it's apparently starting soon.
What is it?
Another D&D campaign that I'm watching that's hilarious.
Okay, can we just go ahead and get inside the tavern?
Yes.
I love how all of you just said yes at the exact same time.
Lupin's like deadly yes, and then just a normal just yes, please.
please. Please.
Okay, Bryson, please DM.
Hold on. Fuck.
Right.
I have to find the Wild Magic Sorcerer table. I have to fucking find it and save a screenshot of it.
Yeah, you probably should.
But I can't fucking get it.
Turn out happening eventually.
I just ate pineapple slices with a knife.
Why? And why do I feel like I've heard that before?
Pineapple slices with a knife.
Yeah. Why do I feel like I've heard someone say that before?
Because I eat pineapple slices with knives a lot.
No, like back in my old house. Like I wouldn't. It might have been my sister.
Oh.
Yeah, she sounds like the person crazy enough to do that. Okay.
All right, hold on. I'm almost done. I'm sorry, guys. I just have to. I got the
Me or you?
screenshot.
I'm not sorry.
Stop.
It's fine. I think we all need to calm down from what just happened.
I just need to get this picture and make sure that I can actually find the effects of what I need to find. Because if I can't, then I can't really fucking. Where the fuck are my photos?
Oh yeah. Also, never mind. I shot down my own idea within like 20 seconds.
That's bad. If the idea is that bad, oh my gosh.
Oh my god, I can't even fucking zoom in on it. It's just a blurry image. I fucking hate Android so much.
I have the sorcerer thing up. I can tell you what I got and then tell you what it does.
All right. I'll leave that part up to you because I can't fucking monitor it. It's pissing me off. Like, most of the effects are not negative. The only time you'll really get a negative effect is every once in a while. So don't lie about it. I'm just all right. Yeah. All right. Thank you. Anyway, back to what we're doing. So as you guys walk into this tavern, it seems to be pretty full considering that this is just a small trading town. It's got about. Let me roll for that. Shit. Fuck. Shit, fuck. Shit! I dropped my dice.
I love how that slowly got progressively angrier.
There's about 35 people just scattered around drinking in groups or whatever. They're just there, having fun. You see parties of adventurers sitting at round tables, drinking ale. And then you see a couple lonely people sitting in the corners. Then you see the locals sitting at the counter drinking shot glasses.
Shot, everybody. I'm sorry.
But that's not what you came here for. You came to get a room and maybe look at the bounty board. Walk up, or what would you like to do now, first of all?
I want to look at wine.
I will.
Sorry, but when you all talk at once, I can't understand you.
Go ahead.
Trenton goes first because he's first in the initiative roll.
Okay. Yeah. I would like.
Because I got 19.
This was from earlier when we rolled. Like, way earlier.
Yeah, I know. I thought I got 19 or something like that.
Nah, so Trenton goes first.
Okay. I would like to walk up to the
Oh yeah, I got 8.
The tavern. I'm guessing the tavern owner's at the bar, right? Serving.
Yeah, the barkeep.
I would like to go up to him and ask if we could. Well, basically, how much is a room?
Alrighty. So go ahead and. Oh well, not yet. So he looks at you. He kind of checks you out, looks up and down, looks at you firmly, and then he says, "That'll be about 20 gold pieces."
Lupin hands Rimuru her small bag of gold.
All of it?
I'm just handing him it so he can take it out because I can't count without counting, double counting.
You can't count?
Can't count without putting it on the counter like she did before.
Are you going to pay him the 20 gold?
Yeah, I'll take it out of her pouch.
Okay. So, as you hand him this 20 gold, his eyes widen. He's like, "Alrighty, the room's just upstairs. Let me give you the key." And he hands you an old rusty key.
Oh.
No, old stupid room! What are you giving us?
So he hands you this rusty key, and as you grab it, like your hands it kind of like gets crusty in your hands, and like your fingers start to turn brown from the rust.
What did we pay for?
They start to turn, because it's an iron key. It looks about 20 years old, so it's just your fingers start to turn reddish brown from the rust of this key. Anyway,
Lupin's just having a fit on the floor.
Stop it. Can I just take this
What
up
is
and
that? Is
carry
sword at this point?
Birdy glitched out.
I can't hear. What did you say you were going to do, Bird? Or actually, yeah, it's Bird's turn. So, Bird, would you like to do anything?
I don't know.
Bird,
She's lagging so bad I can't understand her.
yeah. Birdy glitched out again.
You'll have to repeat your sentence.
Hello? She did the message thing.
No, don't give up on talking.
Oh, that's why my phone didn't buzz. Okay.
It works most of the time.
Bird, talk again. I'm sure it's fixed.
Am I talking?
What?
Bird?
It works most of the time. Oh, okay. Fine.
All right, then, Bird, what do you want to do right now? You want to do anything? I'm going to change... Well, I'm not changing the turn order. I'm just going to prioritize Bird's actions. I'm prioritizing Bird's actions because she can't talk. So if Bird starts typing, everyone needs to be silent.
Understood.
So we need to wait for her to type her response to what she's doing. Okay, so Bird wants to pick up Lupin and carry her to the room. So, Bird, go ahead and make a strength check or try and pick up Lupin. What did you get, Bird? $23. Damn. You pick her up. You pick her up with ease. Basically with one arm over your shoulder. Are you marching straight to the room?
What?
I'm still talking to Bird.
Okay, you glitched out. I couldn't hear what you said.
Yeah.
All right. Bird, are you still marching straight to the room? All right. So now it is. What the fuck?
I don't think that's a time.
Anyway, so now it is Lupin's turn. If you want to do anything.
Are we reaching the room now?
You know what?
Are you reaching the room now?
You've already gone up the stairs and you're approaching what seems to be an old wooden door.
Lupin's just gonna whine even more, like, annoyingly, because he doesn't like this old, stupid room.
Great. Anyway, so, Roomaroo, are you following behind them, or are you just, like, still sitting at the bar?
I thought I had a key, so I thought I'd be already heading up there.
All right, you follow behind. So, as you reach what number tag, there's a tiny paper tag attached to the key with the room number on it.
Okay.
And as you reach the door, it has really old, rusty, like, the little metal template that's stuck to the door frame or that's stuck to the door to show you what number room there is. The template is rusted and almost falling off.
I guess I'll put the key in the door and open it up.
The key fits in, and as you turn it, the key breaks.
I would like to try to open the door, even though the key broke. I just want to see if it's unlocked or not.
You want to try and force the door open, or you want to just like try and push it open?
Just try and like normally push it open just to see if it's unlocked or will open.
As you push this door, it just falls straight down.
Okie dokie.
Like the hinges, as you push this door, the rusty hinges, all you hear is a creaking, and then a squeak, and then a big snap, and then a boom as the door hits the floor.
Run!
Does the tavern owner notice?
Yeah. That just happened. So, you guys gonna go into this room?
I guess, and look around.
So as you walk into this room, the room is completely dark because the windows have been covered.
With what?
You can't tell because it's dark.
Would I be able to... This is a weird question, but with... Oh, wait, no, never mind. I haven't prepared, dang it. Never mind.
What?
I was wondering if I could use burning hands as a light source.
Holy shit, set the damn room on fire.
No. Like, just, like, have the fire in my hand and not actually, like, throw it.
Nah, it's an attack. Like, it shoots the flames out in a cone. You would definitely burn the whole room on fire. But
another what?
Do you have any other cantrips or something? Like light cantrip or something?
I think I had an option to get light, but I don't think I took it.
No, I do not.
Wow, none of you take the good utility spell.
It's because I wanted to go for being creepy, so I took things like Minor Illusion and Prestidigitation.
Oh, hey, if you have a candle, Prestidigitation can light it.
I don't think I have a candle.
Damn. Too bad.
Yeah, no, I don't have a candle. I have rope. It
can light and snuff out a small flame. So you can light a small flame on something that can be used as a light source.
I know it's dark, but I'd like to try to find a candle in the room to see if there's one.
All right, go ahead and roll an maybe perception with disadvantage.
With disadvantage? Okay.
Why are we doing this, by the way? Don't most of us have dark vision?
Oh, yeah. I have dark vision, I just remember. Because I'm like...
You have your eyes, like, squinted trying to see, and then you're like, wait a minute. You're like, wait a minute. I can see.
Wait a second.
Without vision, right? Or does Dragonborn have dark vision?
Dragonborns don't get dark vision for some reason.
Aw, sad day. So Lupin and Rupert have dark vision. So re-roll perception or roll investigation. Just roll normal investigation.
6.
Total?
Not total. 6 plus 3, so I got 9.
Good enough where I'm going with this. So as you walk into the center of the room, you see a couple black candles that are a bit melted on the ground. They're knocked over. So would you like to pick them up?
Yes, I'd like to pick them up and ask Lupin to light it.
All right. So
Wait. Lupin's going to look at them, look at him, and then smile.
Oh, no.
You better not like shove them up your ass.
I'm going to. Can I take the candle from him?
I'm literally handing you the candle to light, so.
Yes.
Okay. So I take the candle and I'll light it, but then before he can take it back, I want to throw it across the room.
No! No! No!
Okay. So that's what you're planning to do. So, are you gonna cast Prestidigitation?
Yeah.
Okay. As you light this candle, and the light illuminates the room, for those of you with dark vision, you can now see because it is considered bright light where it is dim light, but the Dragonborn just sees a whole bunch of dim light. So basically, you and Rimuru can see the room pretty clearly. And as you look around where these candles came from, you see a pentagram on the floor.
Oh no.
And
I threw him across the room.
No. I would like to try to catch the candle.
I'm sure you have a spell that could stop that.
No, I don't.
I'm the one with mage hand.
I mean, literally, I'm sure you have a spell to attack the candle to stop
Yes,
it.
but I don't want to destroy the candle.
Do you have like mage hand or something
I wasn't done explaining either. So as you look around, as you see the light illuminates the room, there's a big red pentagram in the middle of the floor, and at each point of the pentagram, you see black candles. You have taken one of these black candles and you have lit it. So
Let's light the others.
No, okay, let's not do that.
well, I mean, she's the one with the Prestidigitation, so
I will destroy the candles.
Go out of Bird's grasp.
I will destroy the candles.
What?
Can I make some sort of like athletics check to escape?
With the candle? Are you trying to flee with the candle so he doesn't destroy it, or what are you doing?
I'm trying to get, because Bird's currently holding me, I want to get out of her arm.
I guess I'll get that. Bird, are you gonna try and resist, or? Okay, so then go ahead and roll strength contest. Bird, you tell me what you got, and Lupin, you tell me what you got.
I got 12 in total because I have a -2 to the strength because I'm a tiny kobold.
All right, Lupin gets a +5, so let's see what she got. Gets like a 3.
Oh,
23! She crushes you.
wait, what's the range on Prestidigitation? What's the range?
10 feet.
Are the candles within 10 feet of me?
One of them.
One.
I will destroy the candles.
You what? Okay, no one. Okay, let Lupin go. So, Lupin,
Sorry.
what are you trying to do?
Sorry.
I want to light as many candles as I can that are within 10 feet of me.
There's only one that's within 10 feet of you.
I want to light that one.
And the one that you're already holding, which is lit. So, now, Trenton, you want to react to that. What do you want to do to try and stop that, then?
I will destroy the candle that she's lighting.
What? With what? What will you destroy the candle with?
I have magic missiles, so I have that prepared.
You're gonna cast magic missiles?
I am not letting her light those candles. I will do anything it takes.
All right, so you can cast magic missiles, and you can target 3 different candles.
Okay, I'll just target the one.
Honestly, it doesn't matter what you get. So, as he casts magic missiles, you see Lupin just watches this candle just explode. Just a little magic dart just goes and hits the candle from above and just shoots down it, and it just kind of.
That sounds like a firework, by the way.
It just kind of splinters to the side and just explodes. And he shoots down 2 other candles. There is now 2 candles left. One at the far end of the room and one that you're holding.
Can I mage hand the other one to my hand?
I guess go ahead and cast Mage Hand.
Yep. Let's see here.
Is that a first level spell?
Mage Hand is where is it? I'm pretty sure it's a cantrip. Mage Hand. Yep, that's a conjuration cantrip.
Huh. Pretty good. All right.
I want to mage hand the other one to me.
What's its range?
I'm pretty sure 30 feet.
Okay, that is within range, definitely.
I want to mage hand it and then like clutch both candles close to my chest so he has to hit me before he hits the candles.
I mean, one of them is lit right now.
I will burn for these candles.
For fuck's sake. So, Trenton, as you see this candle start to lift off the ground and start to float toward, or what's the speed of Mage Hand right now? What is the speed of the Mage Hand? Isn't it like 10 feet?
Let me see.
I thought it was 10 feet.
I'm pretty sure it's just like a turn. It can travel up to 30 feet.
Okay, so its speed is 30. So as you see this candle start to fly across the room, what do you want to do, Trent?
I want to try to grab the candle.
All right, go ahead and make a, I guess, acrobatics check to see if you can jump over and grab it.
Okie I got a 19 plus 3, so that's 22.
No!
He's jumping and grabbing the candle, and he lands on the ground, and he's got the candle clutched in his hand.
Can I try and mage hand it away from him?
I don't know if you can make a strength contest with a mage hand, and I'm pretty sure you can't because it has like a strength of 1.
You can't carry more than 10 pounds, attack, activate magical items.
So you can't really attack, so you can't really grapple with him with it. And it can't lift more than 10 pounds, a.k.a. it can't take more than 10 pounds of force without being destroyed. So if you try and wrestle him with this hand, he'll just overpower it.
Then can I use the mage hand to help me wiggle away from Bird?
Still only 10 pounds of force, so you're going to have to use your own strength for this.
Okay, I'm going to try and wiggle away again then.
All right, go ahead and roll athletics.
14.
Total?
Yep.
All right, Bird, go ahead and roll your, I guess, either athletics or strength. Wait, like natural 20?
Natural or soft 20?
Okay.
Gosh,
still higher than yours. Wait, what?
Okay, can I, like, as I'm trying to wiggle free, can I call out something?
What are you going to call out?
Stop! They might be able to summon a guardian drake or something of help.
Oh, that sounds fun. All right, Trenton, would you like to do anything else?
Well, as long as I have the candle secured, I think I'm good for now and might as well look around the room more.
All right, go ahead and roll a perception real quick.
Give me the candle!
I got a 20.
Like, nat or?
Altogether.
Okay, so as you look around this room, you see a hooded figure in the corner of the room.
Hello?
It doesn't seem to be moving, and it seems to be slumped over.
Oh, he's dead.
There's no dead.
son.
Anyway, so what do you want to do now that you see this hooded figure?
Guys, he said, let's do all this
I
stuff.
would like to investigate closer with caution. With very, very slow caution.
As you approach this hooded figure, you don't see the seam. It doesn't seem to breathe at all. So it's, as you see right now, there are no signs of life.
It's dead. Let me at it. Let me at it. Let me at it. I want to eat it.
What the fuck? So what do you want to do now, Trent? Right now, the hood, it's black robe that he's wearing. The hood is covering his face.
I would like to try to lift the hood.
Okay. So as you flip this hood up, it's just a skull. There's no flesh on this body. It's a complete skeleton. You know that it's a human skeleton, that this once was a living person, but you don't know how long ago, and you don't know how this could have possibly happened without any form of decay.
Guys, I think it was the cult.
Oh, great.
Ah, fun.
Guys, I think we got the cult room. I think the in person is trying to get us into a cult.
I'd like to ask the others if this is okay for now, just to test the box. Like, you go through and do the guys.
Well,
I'm not okay with this. I'm not okay with this.
All right. Bird, you down for that?
No, this is not okay.
Are you okay with testing the box out, Bird?
You guys are even more insane than I am.
Well, Bird has the box, so we need confirmation from Bird if she wants. All right. She said sure. So,
give me the box.
Bird hands you the box. Rumaru. He hands you the box.
I don't want to go into the box with you. I don't want to. I want to watch. I must say watch. I don't want to go into the box. No.
So, are you going in?
Guys, we don't have a door.
Okay. Bird said that she won't let you go, so she's gonna hold on to you longer.
No.
Okay.
No, we don't have a door. What if the box gets stolen and then we get stolen with the box?
Bird, should I just go into the box for now alone and check supplies, and you stay out there and watch Lupin?
You heard him, right?
Okay.
All right. She said sure. So, you going in, Trent?
Yeah.
All right.
Yay!
Press the button. Transformation scene happens.
How do I contact you?
I need silence. Trenton is now inside the mansion. You two are outside. So we're gonna zip into Trenton's point of view for just a little bit.
No.
All right, Trenton. So now that you've entered the mansion, you're back at the welcome mat. You're in the hallway leading up to. Well, to your right, there's a kind of open doorway, like two sliding doors that open to a dining room. And then there's another swinging door that goes back into a kitchen.
I called the master bedroom.
So you wanted to check out food, right?
Yeah, I'd like to take a brief look around the entire place and then check out what food is inside.
All right. So the first place is upstairs because you never went upstairs before. You went from the door, but is the exit straight forward, and Lupin went straight to the right and straight through the kitchen, or straight through the dining room, into the kitchen, and into the cupboards. But went forward to the left and to the sitting area, or what would be considered a seating area, like like in a mansion, what would be considered like if you'd have a party, that would be the main area with like a fireplace and like a sofa just in there.
Oh, okay.
But the actual bedrooms are on the upstairs, and you haven't been upstairs yet. And the bathhouse is, so it's a straight shot. You go from the door straight up the stairs and to the left. And it's kind of like a spiraling staircase about halfway, so that you go up and it just opens to, when you go up the stairs and to the left, and then it circles back around so you're facing back toward where the entrance would be. But now you're on the edge of the house, and there's doors on your left that would open up to the entire area of the house. So now you have the potential for massive rooms that just take up the entire second floor. Fucking Lupin, I will bite you and give you rabies. You even have rabies.
Don't pay attention to our conversation.
Anyway, never mind. I'm not going to pay attention to the conversation. Anyway.
I guess just take a brief look upstairs for now.
So now that you're upstairs, there is 4 doors. And the first 2 doors are the bathhouses. As you see that they're like double sliding doors with like a screen on them.
I guess just head into those, like check out those first, see what they're like.
So as you open the sliding door, you see like a changing area with like shelves on each side to put your luggage and stuff. And then you see another set of sliding doors that open up into the bathhouse itself. And I'm sure all of you can imagine what a bathhouse looks like. I'm not going to explain what the bathhouse looks like because you can have your own image of it. We're not going to be fighting in the bathhouse. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Naked sex parties. Sorry. Anyway.
I guess the bathhouse looks exactly the same.
Yeah, it's exactly the same. Only mirrored because they're next to each other and the walls have to be separated. Anyway, just gonna ignore those 2 giggling in the background. So
No, Grayson, look what I wrote.
I'd like to go check out the other 2 rooms in the upstairs.
So as you go down the hallway more and you open the door to the left, you see this massive room with just a big bed, like a massive bed that would literally take about 2 birds to fill. Like 2 6-foot Dragonborn to fill this bed. Like it is massive. And it has a giant desk, like a giant mirror dresser desk. Wardrobe in the room.
I couldn't hear you voice it over them giggling.
And there is a window next to the wardrobe facing outward, but, you know, subspace and everything.
Yeah. What about the final room upstairs?
So as you go into the next room, it's a kind of smaller room with a door on the right side opening up into another room. So these 2 rooms are guest bedrooms, but the one at the very end, so you walk into this door, and then the door on the right is the guest bedroom, which is a small room with a small bed and a dresser for clothes. It's not super small. It could fit you, which you're about human size. It could fit you easily. And the dresser could easily fit your clothes in. And the actual other room that's next to it is a pretty big room. Seems like a normal person's room, or what would be. But the door is so close to the exit door that you wouldn't even be able to you wouldn't need to disturb the person that's sleeping in that room to get to the guest room. Like, it's literally 5 feet away from each door. So you could walk in and then walk in the other door. Easy. So, 3 rooms, 2 bathhouses, and a cellar.
I guess for now I'll just head downstairs and try to figure out where all the food is and figure out what's there.
What the fuck is going on in the chat?
I have no idea.
I will ignore it for now. Anyway,
You have no video.
and you walk into the kitchen. The kitchen is a mess from Lupin just tearing into the bread. There's crumbs and chunks of bread all over the floor. All the cabinets are open.
Yay!
And there's a couple cupboards that are on the bottom. A couple bottom cupboards that aren't open that are underneath the what would be a sink. Or like a sink.
Yeah.
So, yeah, everything is empty except for like a couple cupboards, which you haven't opened the cupboards yet.
Did she seriously eat everything that was in there?
Boar screams
Well, you
and
don't see any evidence of anything else but one loaf of bread.
Okay.
Boar screams intensify.
So, and this place seems to be like completely rodent free, considering that it's like in subspace.
I guess for now, if that was the only piece of food in there, actually, if there's a sink, is there running water?
Yes. There is a enchantment cast on it, so there's a spell called Create and Destroy Water. So the drain destroys water, and the sink in the faucet creates water.
So we basically have an infinite supply of water.
Yes.
Cool.
And anything you pour down that drain gets disintegrated. So there's an enchantment that the filter destroys water, and any chunks that go down the drain end up inside a cubicle that's underneath the sink that casts a disintegrate spell, which literally eviscerates everything.
Cool.
But the thing is, it fills up with dust and like literal dust from everything that gets disintegrated. So you'll have to empty that every once in a while.
Yeah. I guess I'll clean up the mess in there and then head back out.
And there's like a garbage compactor. It's not really a garbage compactor. It's kind of like the same thing as the sink, except it's a massive box. Like the cupboards underneath the sink is the trash can. So when you open it, you'll see the big cube that the tube that goes from the sink goes down into this box where the chunks go, and then you'll see another box that's under there that is shaped like a trash can, and when you throw things in it, just electricity shoots across each side and it just gets fried.
Okay. But like I said,
you have a lot of dust to clean up.
That's fine.
You also have a lot of glass to clean up.
So are you leaving the Haven Cube?
The what?
The Haven Cube?
Say it one more time, like the entire thing before even Haven Cube.
Are you done?
I would like to clean up the mess. I will only do this. I will only clean up for now. I just clean up the mess basically, and head out.
In one of the tall food cupboards, there's a broom tucked in the back. So, if you want to kind of sweep it into a pile,
yeah.
I don't know what we'll use for a dustpan. I guess you could use a plate or something.
I can always wash a plate or something if I use that as a dustpan, but basically just clean up and then head out.
So, you just sweep that up, you pour it into the garbage disposal, and it just electrocutes and fries it. Now there's just dust in the bottom. And all you have to do is take this dust and either throw it out the window or press the button and take it out.
I'll just leave it in there for now because I don't think it's going to do any harm.
Yeah, it's honestly not that much dust. It's literally just like the crumbs and chunks of bread from Lupin.
I am not the maid. Do not know. Just no.
So are you leaving the Haven Cube now?
Yes, I am leaving the Haven Cube now.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Ah!
You have no idea what's going on in the background of the chat.
Anyway, so as you press the button and leave the Haven Cube, why don't you two go ahead and describe the surrounding area from what you guys have done to it?
Broken glass.
Event appointment.
Broken glass and event appointment.
So, I guess, do you want me to describe it then, or are you guys going to do it? Alright, I'll describe it then. So, when you were in the Haven Cube, Lupin went on a rampage and tried to escape from Bird's grasp, failing in almost every turn, but kind of swinging Bird around along the way. They ended up crashing almost everything around the room and smashed all the windows, apparently. The cube is in the opposite side of the room now, so you pop up the opposite side of the room, and there's glass all over the floor. The beds are turned upside down, and the room is completely flooded with light because the windows have been broken. But it's about dusk, so the sun is setting right now, and all the windows are completely open, and it's starting to get cold.
I pitched 4 screams.
Yeah,
by the way, we probably should wrap this up, though. It's 9:30.
Yeah, we probably should. We could just end it off here.
We'll wrap it up and take a long rest. So, where are you guys sleeping right now? Because this
we'll flip the bed back over and sleep there, I guess, and Lupin can sleep on the floor.
Lupin's gonna press the button and sleep in the.
No, we're putting the box back in the bag. We're putting the box back in the bag.
Into the bag.
No.
Hi, Lupin.
Decide what you guys are going to do, because we got to wrap this up soon, and you guys got to figure out where you're taking a long rest.
I want to sleep in the rooms.
How about this? We use.
Well,
wait, is Lupin able to? I don't know why I'm asking this, but is Lupin able to chew through rope?
I don't know how to answer that.
Please tell me I can't.
Because I want to use a little bit of the mountain gear rope and tie Lupin up in the corner.
What the hell? You better not gag her, I swear to God. Cheeky, stop. I guess if you want to do that, you could just go ahead and go into the cube, and there is a guest bedroom, a normal bedroom, and the master bedroom. So there is a room for each of you.
Well, we don't want to leave the cube outside alone, though, because we don't know if anyone would come up.
Well, this room is a demon sacrificial room. It's completely trashed, and all the windows are broken. I don't think anybody's going to come in.
I just had a thought. I have a alarm prepared. I could set an alarm outside, and then we could all head into the box.
Yeah, it does. I don't know if it works cross-plane, but you know what? We're going to say it does.
Cross-plane?
because this is a homebrew. This Haven Cube is a homebrew item, so I'm not going to apply the laws of D&D planes to it. So you guys can go ahead and do that.
Yeah, I'll cast alarm in the room, and
you can cast it centered on the cube, so that if anybody comes within 20 feet of the cube, then it'll go off.
Okay, I'll do that then.
All right. So you cast alarm. Use your first level spell slot.
What? Okay, yeah. There we go. I used one.
All right. Alarm has been cast. You're setting it so that they don't trigger it, right? The other two?
Yeah, they won't trigger it.
Okay.
I have a real quick question for you, Bryson.
What?
Have I had this lit candle in my hand this entire time?
You dropped it in the scuffle, and there's now melted wax all over the floor.
Is there still a candle to pick back up?
Please say no.
Candle last time I heard, other than the melted one that you let just melt all over the floor.
I will hold on to the candle I have.
Just slowly puts it behind him.
But yeah, I guess I'll cast alarm centered on the box, exclude Lupin, and I don't even know Bird's character name.
Fartface, the first.
Oh yeah.
Sir Fartface first.
I'll exclude Lupin and Sir Fartface, and then I guess we can all head inside the box.
Wait, what did you do to Lupin?
Exclude them from the alarm going off.
Oh, okay. So,
I love how you only hear I say. I love it how you only say I do something to Lupin.
So as you all travel into the cube, so you
This entire time, I'm just holding on to Lupin. You do know this, right?
Yeah. Well, it travels separate people. So when you press the button, you let go of Lupin.
I should have probably let her go first then.
So I guess Lupin's outside the cube. Are you gonna press the button on the cube, Lupin?
Oh God.
I'm gonna look at the cube and then look at them and smile.
Well, they're inside the cube.
Oh. I'm gonna look at the cube, and I'm gonna pick up the cube, and I'm gonna go sleep on one of the beds.
Well,
the beds are flipped over, and they're like disgusting old mattresses.
I'll sleep under the beds.
You know what? Go ahead.
what is wrong with you, Lupin?
You go ahead and you press long rest, and then you'll be done for this session, and then I'll go to those two.
Yep, I'll just curl up like a little cat in the corner.
You're
All
right.
Go ahead, take a long rest, and I'll get back to these two. So as you two enter the cube, you two are kind of panicking because Lupin is outside, and you two are inside this thing.
Should we really be panicking though?
Exactly.
You have no clue if this thing will hold if it's destroyed.
Right.
No clue if Lupin is even capable of destroying it. But
I also.
Oh, I just saw.
Yeah, but I also don't want to go back. This is just too.
How noisy? Wait, real quick, Bryson. How noisy is going outside of the cube?
it makes no noise at all. It just produces light.
Okay.
What are you planning on doing?
I will travel back outside the cube real quick to check on Lupin.
I have a really quick question right before he does that. While they're waiting for me. Can I tap on the cube?
Oh, God.
Yeah.
It's just a thunderstorm.
You tap on the cube, but nothing happens inside the cube.
Oh.
Because it's a separate space. It's a spatial barrier. It doesn't work like that. It's not like a house inside a snow globe. It's kind of like a Tartarus from Doctor Who.
I can only wish that I could cause them to go into utter panic.
Anyway, so
we're already in utter. We're outside the
as
cube.
Rimuru pops out of the cube, what do you want to do?
I just want to see what Lupin is doing.
I am curled up in a corner.
All right. You've seen.
Okay, I'll just hop back in the cube then.
All right.
My cube.
I'm already like in the master bedroom, just fast asleep because I just don't care.
Yeah, it's a big ass bed too. So you go ahead and you press long rest on your character sheet. Do you know how to do that? Are you still on the phone or are you on a character sheet?
So I can do.
It's the thing in the top right, the 3 lines. You press that, then press short long rest, and then press long rest.
Okay.
All right. Now your HP, spell slots, and abilities should be restored now. But we're so.
Why? Oh wait, it's because she gets to sleep on the floor and I get the master bedroom, right?
What? No, when you take a long rest, you sleep for 8 hours and you get your spell slots and health back.
Yeah, but
In chat.
But because you're sleeping in the master bedroom, you're not going to get disturbed. So basically, you're out of the session for now. That's it. If you want to leave the call, you can. But anyway, so Trenton is trying to press the button, but Lupin won't let him, right?
yeah, Lupin's like pulled around the cube, hissing at him, basically.
I thought Lupin was asleep because you already started long rest.
No, I didn't want to go to sleep yet.
Oh.
I wanted to wake for a couple of
What do you want to do about this?
Okay, I'll just try to get access to the button. I'll leave Lupin with the cube. This is a bad idea, but I will leave Lupin with the cube.
All right. I guess go ahead and roll dexterity to see if you can dexterity challenge contest.
For 1, haha, that's one of the things I'm good at. For 2, can I bite him?
No. Not right now. You're not in combat. You're just doing a speed test. So you're doing a dexterity contest to see who's faster, to see who can press the button, or if he can press the button and you can dodge him. If you dodge him, then you can choose to bite him if you wish.
19 plus 2.
Mother stripper.
Okay, I'm guessing Trenton rolled low.
I got a 15 plus 3.
18. Oof. Well, you successfully dodged him. Do you actually want to attack him with a bite?
I don't want to physically harm him. I just want to bite him as a warning. Like a
How
nip.
the fuck is a bite a warning?
I want to nip him.
Attack.
I want to nip him. Like how a dog.
Well, you don't have anything in your character sheet that specifies that a bite does anything more than an unarmed strike. So I guess just roll a d20 for an attack and add your strength and proficiency to it.
I got 13.
Plus proficiency plus strength.
Yeah, that my proficiency is +2, my strength is -2, so I got 13.
Oh. What's your AC, Trenton?
My AC... Ah, crap, where is that? Oh, it's 13.
Oh, she hit you! Fuck.
My AC is exactly 13.
So, unarmed strike is 1 damage plus strength.
-2. So do I heal?
No, you don't heal him. You don't have healing hands. Because you're biting him, you might as well just go ahead and roll improvised weapons. So, you know what? Just go ahead and roll a d4 for it.
Okay.
And use dexterity as your modifier. So if you have a modifier for dexterity, add that as plus to your attack.
2 plus 2.
So you rolled a 2 and you have a +2 to dexterity?
Yes.
So 4 damage. She bites your arm and your arm starts gushing blood.
Thank you.
All right, Trenton. What do you want to do?
So how much damage did I take?
You take 4.
I'm almost dead.
I'm gonna say this right now. If any of you get knocked to 0 HP right now, I'm just gonna count you as being unconscious so that you take a long rest.
Yeah, right now I'm not trying to do lethal killing. I'm
You
just trying.
almost did.
Yeah. So, what do you want to do now, Trenton?
I would like to ask, can I please just get in the box?
Ask her.
No, get in the box, Lupin.
I'll let you in the box if you agree to let me have the biggest bedroom.
No!
I do not get that choice.
Say anything because you're unconscious.
I do not get to make that choice.
I do not get to make that decision.
You'll probably have to fight Fireplace for it.
Well, if you get Fireface to let me have the master bedroom, then you can get into the box.
I can't ask Fireplace unless I'm in the box.
You have to persuade him, and if you don't persuade him, then I'll fight you again.
But I cannot persuade anyone without being in the box because Fireplace is in the box.
Show your strength. Destroy her.
I'll let you in the box if you agree to that.
Do it.
No guarantees.
I said this already, but if either of you get knocked to 0 health, it counts as a long rest. So you could just knock her out and take the cube.
I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna hiss at him one more time and just push the cube over.
All right. Hisses, pushes cube.
Thank you.
My precious!
I'll hit the button and go in the box now then.
All right. You are now in the box with probably 1 HP.
I have 2.
Oh, so close.
So close. Fuck you, Lupin.
Oh my goodness, if I had gotten a natural 4, then I would have...
Yeah, if you would have got a 4, you would have fucking knocked him unconscious.
I would like to head back up to the normal bedroom and just go to sleep.
All right. Bedroom, and you lay down in the bed, and go ahead and press long rest on your character sheet, and that's all. It's Lupin's the only one left.
Okay, Lupin's going to look around and make sure nothing's coming. Is anything coming?
No.
Did she hear any voices in her head?
You know those never stop. That's a dumb question. You know those never stop.
And then I'm gonna go to sleep.
All right. So long rest. That's all for tonight.
That's all, folks.
All right.
That's all, folks.
I'll end the broadcast now. Everyone have a good night. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.